What's up, everybody? Welcome to Gray Rabbit Finance. I'm your host Tyler, and today I'm going to be updating the Ichimoku technical analysis for all the major indices for the month of November 2023. Let's hop in. Okay guys, we're here on the S&P 500 on the monthly chart, and overall I'm still pretty bullish on this chart. And you can see that we had price here close above the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen. We had a nice impulse wave up and a retracement back to the 0.618 level, which was around the 4,106 level. And so what that's telling me is that this could be a possible N wave up. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to be heading back up to retest this, at least this resistance level here, the first one, which is the 4607 level, and then back up to the 4818 level. And if we break out and close above the 4818 level, this is going to be confirming the new bull market. But guys, overall, this Kumo cloud structure is very thick. It has a nice base, a lot of steam in it, and it looks pretty bullish to me right now. We also have a gold cross here on the Ichimoku. And right now we have the Chico span tracing the candles up. And so Chico span is below the candles, which is a bearish signal. But now the price is tracing these candles up. So if we break above this level, this will confirm the bullish momentum. Also, I showed you guys last month about counting the Elliott waves, which suggests another wave 5 up for higher highs. So I'm still very bullish, even though there's a lot of bearish sentiment right now. And let's look at the weekly chart for some more detail. Okay guys, and now you can see this retracement a little bit clearer. So we had a nice range down here. Price broke out. We had 3 out of the 3 Senyoku Kyoten signals, which are the bullish Ichimoku trend signals. And we had a nice bullish Kumo cloud form, right? And so now we've had this retracement back to the 0.618 level, which is keeping the structure of this N wave intact. Now, if we would have closed below this level, I don't think we would have been able to confirm this N wave up. So this was a very crucial level for the bulls to maintain and to support. And it looks like we found it here. And we have a nice gigantic reversal bar here, which looks very strong. We have strong volume. And so, overall, I'm pretty bullish. But we're going to need to see price close above this $4,607 level to validate the further upside on this N wave. And if we close below this level here, which is the 3,808, this is going to cancel this idea out. But overall, right now, the Kumo cloud is bullish. We did get a death cross here, but the Chico span is still above the candles. So guys, overall, this is bullish on the weekly chart. And we're going to need to keep watching this very closely because I'm expecting further upside. And this is going to be going into next year. And right now, we've got our first, this is based on the Fibonacci time cycle. So we could be reaching these resistance levels here around June 2024 and breaking through resistance. So let's keep an eye out for that. But guys, overall, this is bullish on the weekly. And so we need to maintain a bullish bias right now. This is looking pretty strong. And if we can get a close back above this level, we'll be good to go. And one more thing to note also is that we still have the Senko span B pointing up right now and Senko span A. So with all of these factors and the Chico span, like mentioned before, these are all bullish indicators. So we need to remain biased towards the bullish momentum. Okay guys, now we're looking at the Nifty 500 on the monthly chart. And so as you can see, we had a nice breakout down here of the Kumo cloud, and we had 3 out of the 3 Senyoku Kyoten signals. So overall, we have a nice bullish trend. We have a really thick bullish Kumo cloud. But right now, the Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen are flat, and the Senko span A and B are flat. And we're forming an inside bar here. So it looks like price on this impulse wave went up, and now it's retraced back to this 0.382 Fibonacci level. And so we're waiting to see if this inside bar breaks to the downside or to the upside. And if we look at the weekly chart for some more detail, now you can see that price was supported here on the Kijun-sen. And so overall, we still have the same bullish momentum and trend here. We have a nice bullish Kumo cloud. We have the Chico span above the candles. But however, right now we're just ranging because price is below the Tenkan-sen and above the Kijun-sen. So this is a ranging market. I'm expecting the price to consolidate around these levels for a little bit longer. We'll build up some more steam, and then eventually we will break this resistance level here, which is the 17,754 level. And then we can start looking to target this next target level, which is 18,301. And I'm expecting that around November 2024. So keep an eye out for that, guys. Okay guys, we're here, Bitcoin, US dollar on the monthly chart. And so right now, this is just a ranging market. We did have an Ichimoku death cross, and we have the Chico span right below the candles now. And now you can see price has broken on an N wave up, and it's hitting into the resistance here on the Senko span B. So this really flat part here on the Senko span B is a key crucial level. And we're gonna need to see price close above this level. This is the 35,968 to confirm a move up to possibly the top of the Ichimoku cloud and this flat Kijun-sen level, which is the 42,349 level. But until we get a close above this level, I'm expecting now, based on this Gan fan that I drew in here, that we're getting resisted here on this 1-to-1 angle here, right? And also the Senko span B. So there's a heavy resistance right now that Bitcoin's facing. And a lot of people are calling for a new bull market. Now, I'm not 100% sure on that yet, because if you look at this back here in 2020, October, you can see that we had a lot of volume here. But right now the volume is very low compared to that. So I'm not sure that we can call this a bull market yet. We still have a bearish twist and a bearish Kumo cloud here. And so until we can break above these levels and get back on the other side of the Senko span B, overall, this is very bearish. So I'm expecting further downside. Okay guys, now if we look here on the weekly chart for Bitcoin, you can see that we had 3 out of the 3 Senyoko Kyoten signals, the bullish trend signals. So price, we had a gold cross down here. We had price break the Kumo cloud, and we also had the Chico span above the candles, right? But like I mentioned, we're hitting this resistance on the fan, and we're also hitting the Senko span B resistance, which is this white line. And we've got, let's see what else we've got. We've got some bearish divergence here on the stochastic. And right now, guys, I'm expecting to get resisted at this level and come back down to these levels. So the next stop for the price would be around this 24,756 level. And we could even see some downside down towards 21,000. So those would be the first levels to watch for. And then the most extreme levels would be down here at 17,000 and 15,000. Now I am expecting price to get supported on this trend line here, this pink line. And so this is why I'm calling for the carrots here, right down here at 21,839. So guys, this is going to be a crucial month to see if we get resisted here. So let's keep our eye on that. But yeah, I'm expecting further downside. Now guys, I found an interesting article in Fundamental News for Bitcoin. From Gold to Bitcoin, the evolution of retirement assets and the rise of Bitcoin IRA. Gold has traditionally played the role of a conservative and uncorrelated investment vehicle, but that is starting to be seriously challenged by Bitcoin. So guys, this was a very interesting article on the role of Bitcoin in today's markets. And so I'm going to put a link to this in the description box below so you can read up on it. Okay guys, now we're looking at US oil on the monthly chart. And so we saw that price was resisted at the Kijun-sen here, right? Now we have only 1 out of the 3 bearish Senyoko Gyukoten signals, and that's the death cross here. We still have the Chico span above the candles, and we don't have a bearish Kumo cloud yet. So we still have a bullish Kumo cloud, it's just flat right now. So this is a ranging market on the monthly chart. But I'm expecting the Chico span to trace the candles up like it's already starting to do. And I'm looking for price to close above this resistance level at the $94.99 level. Now this is going to confirm the move up. And if we get a close below the $63.73, this is going to cancel this idea. But right now, so far so good. It looks like we're getting some support here on the Tenkan-sen. And if we look for more detail on the weekly chart, you can see now that, like I said, price is still ranging. But it looks here that we've had a double bottom, and we had a really strong, hold on, let me just turn this off. So here's a double bottom, these two wicks here. So we had a double bottom on this major trend line here, like that. And now we have a gold cross and the Chico span above the candles. And so for the third Senyoku Kyoten signal, we need price to break this thick white line, which is the Senko span B, aka the final boss, like I always talk about, guys. And so once we defeat the final boss, this is going to start confirming this bull market up in this direction. And like I mentioned, guys, you can already start to see this bullish Kumo cloud twisting. Now it's still a baby cloud, so it's not strong enough yet to trust and confirm the trend. But once we break Senko span B and get an N wave up, we're going to get more steam in this cloud, and this is going to confirm the trend up. Now, guys, I'm calling for right now, based on the time cycles going into next year, or into 2025, 2024 and 2025, the price of oil is going to be going up significantly. And now this could accelerate based on geopolitical events, but either it doesn't really matter what's going on in the world, guys, because we're looking at the chart, and the chart is giving us all this information regardless if we watch the news or not. So this is the closest to reality that we can get, is current price. And I can see now that the structure of this market is looking very bullish, and I'm expecting prices of oil to get up to at least $150 between next year, between the Q3 of next year and early 2025. And so, guys, I have a little article here that I wanted to show you. It's called "The Sword of Damocles: An Economic Worst Case Scenario for the Israeli-Palestine War." So here's 10 points. The conflict escalates into a regional war, with the US becoming directly involved. OPEC responds with an oil embargo. Iran closes the Strait of Hormuz. The price of oil reaches $300 a barrel. Europe succumbs into a full-blown energy crisis due to liquid natural gas shortage. Massive spike in energy prices reinvigorates inflation, with central banks responding accordingly. Financial markets and the global banking sector collapse. Debt crisis engulfs the US, forcing the Federal Reserve to enact yet another financial market bailout. Petrodollar trade collapses. Hyperinflation emerges. Now, guys, this is pretty heavy stuff to think about, but these are possibilities with what's going on. So we need to, be careful. We need to plan ahead, and we need to make sure that, we're staying on top of things. So this is not to scare anybody, but I'm going to post this link to the article below in the description box, and you guys can read about it yourselves. But we're seeing in the chart that this is looking bullish. So we have to stick with what we know. We have to stick with what the Ichimoku system's telling us. And right now it's telling us that we're starting to get a nice bull trend here. So we need to keep our eye on that. But guys, look for higher oil prices next year. Okay, guys, we're on gold US dollar on the monthly. And right now you can see that we close above the Tenkan-sen. We have the Chico span tracing the candles. And so this is just a ranging market. But we've had now a triple top at this resistance level, which is the $2,081 level. So this is being heavily defended right now. But I'm expecting that the precious metal markets are going to bottom in 2024 at some point. So I'm expecting this to be around summertime right now. So this is in around around August and summertime, basically. So you can see also, I pointed this out in previous analysis, this cup and handle pattern forming, and this gigantic cup and handle here, right? So look, here's the cup, here's the handle. So we pointed that out. And now if we go to the weekly chart for more details. Now, guys, this is just a really messy ranging market, right? But we did have these 3 touches on the resistance, and it looks like we're getting a lower high right now. So we had 2 out of the 3 bearish Senyoku Gyokoten signals. So we had a death cross here, and we have the Chico span below the candles. And so that's why I'm expecting some further downside. And it looks too that these Senko span A and B are about to twist and form a bearish Kumo. And so I'm, from what I'm seeing on the weekly, I'm expecting further downside, and we also have a head and shoulders pattern here. And so if we break this support level, which is the 1,810 level, our first target is going to be down here around 1676 here. And then our next target could be this 1617. So expecting this into next year before the actual bull market starts. I'm expecting precious metals to bottom next year. So keep an eye out for these targets. And this would be a good conservative target on this trend line here. As you can see, boop, boop. A nice touch on here, I think, would be a great place to put in a nice buy order, because overall, this is very bullish cup and handle, and I'm expecting the bull market to be absolutely absurd. So guys, keep your eyes on this. But yeah, and that's all I've got today for gold. Okay guys, we're here US dollar silver on the monthly. And so we had a Ichimoku death cross here. We have the Chico span tracing the candles, and we had a double top here at the resistance level, which is $30.09. And we have the Kumo cloud now flat and ranging. So guys, overall, this is just really a ranging market. But it looks like we have a head and shoulders pattern here, which is usually a reversal pattern. And so that's why I'm expecting further downside going into next year. And like I said, I'm expecting the precious metals market to bottom next year before the massive bull run and bull market starts. Silver also is on this nice cup and handle pattern, like we saw on gold. And so if we look at the weekly chart for a little bit more detail, you can see that this trend line here at the top has been offering a lot of resistance to price. We have a bearish Kumo cloud forming. And like I mentioned, guys, we had the death cross here, and we have the Chico span below the candles and this head and shoulders pattern. So if this is, for me, is just showing that we're going to get more downside, and I'm expecting to break out of this range down here to this $15.64 level. But if you wanted to have a little bit more conservative of a target, we could target this area here too, which is the $17.56 level. But this is going to be going into next year. And look, we also can base this too off of this flat Senko span B level. So these are always good support and resistance levels. And I like to use those. If you guys haven't seen my support and resistance level, I'm going to put it at the end so you can check it out. But yeah, Senko span B is really important in showing us all the key levels for price. So guys, yeah, going into March 2024, I'm expecting further downside for this. So we're gonna need to see a break below this support level. This is $19.90 to confirm this move down. But if we can get a break above the $30 level, then this is going to confirm the bull market going forward. But until then, guys, I expect some more pain in the precious metal markets. And so next year is going to be the key year, in my opinion. So let's keep an eye on that. I'm going to be updating this every month. But yeah, guys, that's what I've got. That's what I've got for today. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any ideas or price targets, feel free to comment below. And until next time, guys, peace.